All right, everyone, this is Tim of the Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. Well, that was a stinker. That was a throwback to the 70s. I lived through the 70s. And this SH beep is getting old. This is actually becoming worse than the 70s. I'm not even going to get into the history and the tutelage and everything else about the 70s. I'm not going to get into that. This is bad. This is bad. And I don't want to hear from the Daniel Jones apologist, well, he shouldn't have been playing. Because all I heard all week long is, oh, Daniel Jones is going to play. He's such a Superman. He gives us the best opportunity to win. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Let's get rid of Danny Dumpster Fire. You can point to the fact that he's coming off the concussion. The concussion does not cause you to fumble. The concussion does not cause you to make red stripe and mistakes and rookie mistakes and not looking off your coverage. The concussion doesn't do any of those things. He has been having a bad day since Dallas, since the first half of Dallas before he got hurt. He's an up and down quarterback, and it's mainly down for Danny fumbles. I like to call him Danny Dumpster Fire now. He is not the leader. I don't see him rallying his troops. I'm not seeing anything. And you're going to sit there and say, well, Kadarius Toney went out. That changed the whole complexion of the game. No. This is also on the defense. This is on the offensive line. This is on the talent level that has been constructed by Dave Gettleman. This is on Joe Judge. This is on the lack of discipline that you see now on defense, on Patrick Graham. This is on all these fools. Pull the plug, let it go down the drain, and start the frig over again. I don't even know why I was playing that button, because I was trying to find this town needs an enema button. That's how upset I am about this right now. It is a dumpster fire of a season.
This town needs an enema.
We just don't play well. And everyone's going to say, well, Leonard Williams was coming around with those 1.5 sacks. They were coverage sacks. Darnold stepped up into Leonard Williams. The only bright spot is Xavier McKinney with his 2 interceptions. That's the only bright spot of this dumpster fire of a game. I, like the fool I am, gave them credit thinking we would have this game 35-31. Because I'm a fool. I already know I'm a fool. But you got to blow this up. The problems with blowing this up is, and we're going to talk about this on the stream at 9 o'clock tonight. The problem with blowing this up is the fact that if you make these trades, you are still going to be on the hook for the dead cap space in 2022. I warned everyone going back to before the draft that our cap was screwed in 2022. And now we have all these geniuses come out and say, oh, this cap is screwed. We're screwed now in 2022 with this cap. Yeah, dummies. I said that how long ago? And I was told I was an idiot and didn't know what the hell I was talking about. This team is a dumpster fire. Plain and simple, good or bad, right or wrong. We're 1-5. Heads need to roll. Heads need to go. Dave Gettleman needs to be gone because we need to bring in a general manager. And I know the Giants will never fire Dave Gettleman in the middle of the year. We need to bring in a general manager that can understand how to build a franchise during and with the draft and use free agency to complement the talent. The Rams are a team that was put together properly and has been for years, since ergo the fact that they went to a Super Bowl. And they retool. They don't rebuild, they retool. The Giants, we send our tools someplace else. That's our problem. Our tools go someplace else. Elijah Penny had a touchdown, so that was nice. That was nice of him. Sterling Shepard, 6 for 54. Evan Ingram, 2 for 13. Dante Pettis, 4 for 42. I mean, it's just the numbers are garbage. And I know what people are going to say. It's the injuries. It's next man up. And that's the way it's always been. Next man up. Outside of Blake Martinez, what's the defense's excuse for giving up all these points? What's the defense's excuse for getting gashed at times from Henderson Jr. and Sony Michel? Even Matthew Stafford rushed the ball twice for 12 yards, for 6 yards a carry in a long run of 9. Cooper Kupp. Anyone want to cover him? Higbee. Cooper Kupp, man. Cooper Kupp ruled the game. Danny fumbles, is fumbling again. And people pointed out even during the Washington game and the other game. Washington game, he should have had like 3 interceptions. He's the anti-Eli Manning. Eli Manning always had an interception. It always just happened. Ball tipped in the air was interception. Ball hit off someone's head, it's an interception. Daniel Jones recently has been the opposite. He throws it into the guy's hands. They drop it. It's a garbage team. They're putting up garbage points at the end. It means nothing. There needs to be a rebuild from this stinker. You could sit there and tell me it's the injuries. With Tony going down, this wouldn't have happened. Really? Okay. Okay, well, he's had a foot injury since training camp. And your $72 million receiver's got a hyperextended knee, and your franchise running back has a bad ankle. Boo freaking who. It's next man up. It's football. It's not tiddlywinks. We're not playing checkers. Anyone that has played the game at a high level like I did in college, you understand. You have depth on your roster for a reason. The problem with the Giants is we're not built constructed the right way. We are top heavy on like 7 contracts. And you got a quarterback who still makes rookie mistakes. And like I said, I don't want to hear anything about the head injury. Don't want to hear it. Because he was cleared to play. And that's all I heard from Giant fans. He's cleared to play. He's going to be great. This is why I said, you know what? You're either a homer or you're a hater. That's what we did the live stream today. And I still stick with that, and I still agree with that 100%. Because the smart fans understand that this is a garbage team. That this team may be a one-win, that we may potentially be a one-win team. I don't care how good you think Daniel Jones looks in one game. One game does not make a career. Same thing with Kadarius Toney. I said it before. One game does not make a career. We have so many also people on this roster that shouldn't be here. Kyle Rudolph is washed up. Why the hell he's still taking up a roster space? I have no idea. Elijah Penny, for God bless his soul, for scoring the touchdown, is not a third down back. Dante Pettis and Colin Johnson got exposed. Hell, I'd miss David Sills. Can we bring David Sills in? Why not? James Bradbury looks like the shell of himself. Logan Ryan is playing well. Adoree Jackson, man. Adoree Jackson. Can we literally put Adoree Jackson on an island and leave him there? And I'm not talking about Darrelle Revis. It's a joke the way this team is constructed. Everything that I pointed out before the season has happened. Everything. And I literally mean everything that I pointed out has happened. And the music's coming in because you know what? I'm not even freaking paying attention. I'm so fired up about this. You have no edge. You lost Dalvin Tomlinson, which gave you nothing in the middle. You had 2 sacks that I'm going to count because I don't count anything after Stafford left. Leonard Williams and half a sack by Jefferson Lawrence. And I kept saying, you're going to have it in the middle of the field. I got people already calling me, telling me the Giants lost the game. Yeah, I know the Giants lost the game. I know. We're going to do a better review and a better rant at the end of today. We're going to do a stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to talk more about this dumpster fire of a season. But it's time just to get rid of this team, cut bait, make the trades, do what we need to do, fire some people. I'm not saying you should turn around and fire Jason Garrett because Jason Garrett was a genius. I mean, Daniel Jones was a genius for 4 weeks, and he took all the credit, but no one gave any to Jason Garrett. Now all the blame's going to run on Jason Garrett because no one wants to look at Daniel Jones and say he's the problem. He's the problem. And he has been the problem. It's time to let him go. Malik Willis, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday. Be at that stream. I'm going to rant like I've never ranted before because I am beyond pissed. Again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you like, you can subscribe. Ring the big notification. That'd be awesome.